So, exactly how many points did Arthur Chen Feiyu, get on the Gaokao? Read this and you'll get it. In an era where a 5-second clip can turn into a week-long hot search, it's no surprise that one tiny question about a young actor's school exam can hijack entire comment sections. Today's episode, Arthur Chen's Gaokao score. You've seen the threads, the screenshots, the "my cousin's roommate said" replies. If you've clicked in hoping for a clean number 2 tattoo on your memory, breathe. The more useful story isn't a single-digit string, it's the path behind it. By the end of this read, you'll understand why the score discourse gets messy, and what the more accurate picture looks like. 1. Arthur Chen's study path, in plain language. Arthur Chen didn't exactly wander into showbiz from a quiet suburb. As the son of director Chen Cage and actress Chen Hong, he grew up within arm's reach of film sets and microphones. That said, industry kid doesn't automatically mean coasts forever. He's spent the last few years building a portfolio that has to stand on its own. Here's the part most people trip over. At one point, Arthur held U.S. nationality. That status matters when we talk about college admission in mainland China. Many top arts schools have different admission tracks. There's the standard domestic route, sit the Gaokao, plus professional arts tests. There are also tracks for foreign passport or international applicants, which emphasize auditions and professional exams rather than a domestic Gaokao score. International does not mean no requirements, it means a different set of hoops, specialized tests, interviews, portfolio reviews, and school-specific procedures that can be just as nerve-wracking as bubbling answer sheets. 2. The great 410 points rumor, and what checks out. If you've been around C entertainment corners, you've probably seen the number 410 tossed around like confetti. He scored 410 and got into a top drama program. Others counter with, no, he didn't even take the regular Gaokao. He used foreign passport admissions and passed the arts exams. So which is it? When you sift through the noise, the version that aligns best with publicly discussed timelines is this. In 2017, Arthur applied through the International Foreign Passport track, took the professional arts examinations, the famous Yikao, and was admitted to the Beijing Film Academy, BFA. In that route, a domestic Gaokao number isn't a headliner. Professional results and comprehensive evaluation carry the weight. As for the 410 figure, it looks like a game of telephone, repeated, remixed, and increasingly detached from a verifiable source. Even for domestic arts candidates, remember that admission is a cocktail, professional ranking, cultural test thresholds, interviews, not a single scoreboard moment. Bottom line, if you're hunting for a neat, officially confirmed Arthur equals points, you're chasing a mirage. The credible part of the story is the path, international track plus arts exams plus admission, not the mem-ready integer. 3. Okay, but is he actually good? The career receipts. Debates about admissions are fun until the director yells action. That's where reputations harden or melt. Arthur has put in visible work, from the fantasy epic Evernight, as Nick, to the campus tie startup romance Lighter and Princess, as Lee Soon. He's played characters who are either fighting uphill battles or building empires from code. You don't have to stand to acknowledge the growth curve, line delivery tightened, emotional range stretched, screen presence steadied. One reason the Gaokao score fixation sticks is that it frames talent as a number. But acting is stubbornly non-numeric. You can't bell curve a close-up. Whether he's trading barbs as a scrappy hero or silently carrying a scene with a look that says, I've already solved this problem in my head, the evaluation happens in living rooms, on phones, and in the edit suite, not on an exam scantron. That doesn't invalidate study credentials, it just reminds us that arts education is designed to measure, well, the arts, movement, voice, interpretation, collaboration, and the weird spark you notice when a performance suddenly feels alive. 4. What this debate reveals about fairness. Now to the bigger question sitting behind all of this, is it fair? Did a second-generation star enjoy advantages that other students don't? The honest answer is layered. Access, yes, growing up in a film household can open doors, coaches, guidance, early exposure to craft. That's real. process, also real. Arts schools evaluate professional skill via auditions and practical tests. If you don't meet the bar, doors close. Plenty of famous surnames have learned that the hard way. Outcomes. Fairness isn't only about identical pathways, it's also about transparent, published criteria for each pathway. The domestic track leans on Gaokao plus professional ranking. The international track leans on professional exams plus other academic prerequisites set by the school. Both are legitimate if the rules are applied consistently. It helps to think of education fairness as three overlapping ideas. Opportunity fairness. Did you know the pathways and have a shot at them? Process fairness. Were the stated rules followed? Result fairness. Did the outcome make sense given the criteria? In Arthur's case, the conversation tends to collapse all three into one number that may not even exist for his track. That's why arguments feel circular. People are grading different exams. 5. So what should students and parents take from this? If you're navigating arts admissions, zoom out from celebrity anecdotes and zoom in on your target schools. Study the tracks. Domestic versus international versus transfer can have different paperwork, cutoffs, and calendars. Read the admissions pages like they're plot spoilers. Prioritize the professional test. For arts majors, auditions and portfolio reviews are not side quests, they're the main storyline. Build the non-lab skills. Collaboration, stamina, text analysis, voice care, time management. These don't trend on Weibo, but they win callbacks. Treat rumors as background noise. If a number isn't in official materials, don't base strategy on it. And for everyone following the discourse as spectators, remember that score talk is internet catnip because it's simple. Real life isn't. Watching a young actor evolve on screen often tells you more about their training and discipline than a screenshot of a purported test result ever will. 6. The takeaway, and a calmer way to read the headlines. If you came for a single, confirmed Gaokao score for Arthur Chen, there isn't a reliable public number to carve into stone. The reliable part is his 2017 admission via the International Foreign Passport route with professional arts exams, consistent with how top film schools structure multiple pathways. The persistent 410 claim is best treated as folklore, catchy, repeatable, and unsupported. Whether you admire his work or not, the more instructive question is how admissions actually function for different candidates, and how to prepare for the route you're eligible for. 7. Before you go, let's keep this useful. Got questions about arts school tracks, auditions, or how professional scores are weighted? Drop them in the comments. Tell me what parts of the admissions maze you want decoded next, cutoff policies, how pre-screening works, portfolio do's and don'ts, you name it. If this breakdown helped, hit follow so you won't miss future explainers. I'll keep publishing straightforward, readable guides to help students and parents make better decisions, and to help fans separate signal from noise when the next rumor lands. Your turn. What's your take on the score over everything mindset? What should students watch out for this application season? Share your thoughts below. I'll use your questions to shape upcoming topics and make the next piece even more practical.